Welcome to Preform Line Products. The following presentation illustrates the recommended application of PLP's FIBERLIGN Suspension for optical ground wire applications. Nomenclature. Unpack the product and verify that all components are present and correspond with the cable size to be installed. Components include suspension inserts, housing, strap, reinforcing rods, suspension rods, current transfer tab, lock nut, and lock washers. Step 1. Install the structural reinforcing rods. Double check that the rod sets correspond to the size of OPGW being used. Apply the factory marked center line of the first set at the predetermined location for the suspension. Wrap the rods to completion, ensuring the rods have even alignment. Wrap each subsequent helical rod into the previously installed rod to ensure proper spacing. Apply one side of the rods at a time so that both sides wrap into the previous rod. Step 2. Align the center marks of the inserts with the center line of the reinforcing rods and tape into place to secure. Make sure that the joining faces are parallel to the ground. Position the short leg of the current transfer tab against the inserts and tape into place. Step 3. Center the suspension rod on the insert with the color mark positioned out, and wrap over the insert and current transfer tab. Make sure every rod has the color mark facing away from the insert to ensure proper installation. Apply the rest of the rods at equal intervals, taking care that the rods do not overlap or cross. Step 4. Place the suspension housing on both sides of the neoprene insert and rods assembly. Slide the suspension strap into position around the housing and tap into place if necessary. Step 5. Install the attachment hardware and ground wire. Remove the pin and insert the Y clevis eye or any other hardware attachment and replace the pin, tightening the nut until the lock washer is flat. Once that is complete, a ground wire may be installed via the current transfer tab. This completes the installation of the FIBERLIGN Suspension for OPGW applications. This featured preform product is manufactured in the United States and is backed by the experience and field support that PLP has been noted for since 1947. All safety guidelines set forth in the appropriate application procedure for this product must be reviewed and followed prior to installing this product. The installation shown is intended to illustrate the application method of the product only. It is not intended to supersede any standard utility safety guidelines and practices, or use of required protective equipment.